Hampshire improved their chances of promotion in the LV County Championship after completing a comprehensive 196-run win over Kent in Canterbury, where only Darren Stevens offered much resistance. Kent began the last day on 95 for 2 in pursuit of an unlikely target of 501, and they lost Daniel Bell-Drummond in the morning's 6th over as he went fishing off Matt Coles and nicked behind. Bell-Drummond had added only 1 run to his overnight 43 and was soon followed back to the pavilion by the night watchman Adam Riley, who gave the former Kent man Coles a second early wicket with an LBW. Hampshire could not have asked for a much better start to what was a crucial day for them. They'd bossed this contest all the way through and just needed to finish the job off, and although they were held up for 10 overs by Sam Northeast and Fabian Cowdrey, they were well on their way by lunchtime. Chris Wood had a game to remember, and he got the important breakthrough as Cowdrey on 21 was caught in the deep off a pull off the left armour. That brought in Stevens, who, having got his eye in, went on the attack off Liam Dawson. 3 times in the space of 7 balls from the spinner, Stevens cleared the rope, his plan to play his shots rather than to wait for a ball with his name on it. He is such a clean hitter of a cricket ball that it was the right way to go, even though his side had no real chance of securing a 4th successive win in the LV County Championship, one which would have put them right amongst the front runners in the 2nd Division. Stevens, though, was involved in the dismissal of Northeast, the latter being sold short and run out by Jimmy Adams for 21 to end a 5th wicket partnership on 51. Sam Billings was then dropped on 0 and got a streaky inside edge off Coles to get his innings off and running. But it was Stevens who caused Hampshire the most concern. 2 more 4s off successive deliveries from Coles carried him to his half-century of 61 balls, an innings including 5 boundaries and 3 sixes. Yet he was going to have to bat for a good while longer yet to prevent his side slipping to their first defeat in any format for more than a month. Stevens is a player every opposition bowler wants to see the back of sooner rather than later, as he has the ability to cause a lot of damage very quickly. A 4th maximum, this one off Danny Briggs, took him into the 60s. He then moved on to 74, only to top edge another big hit off Dawson to Coles to leave with his side on 254 for 7, and with the writing now very much on the wall. Briggs then fired one in to have Billings held by James Vince via the keeper, the informed batsman on his way for 25, with Hampshire now requiring just 2 more wickets for a crucial win. It was not too long in coming. Mitch Claydon was very well held by Vince off Dawson for a duck. Enter Doug Bollinger for the final time in the 4-day game this summer for Kent. He had a bit of fun, belting Dawson down the ground for a 6, before bringing out the reverse sweep to find one of his 4 other boundaries, the Australian racing to 33 off 24 balls. But the game was concluded when James Tomlinson knocked out Callum Haggett's off-peg as the win that had been promised for so long was finally completed. It was an excellent performance all round from the visitors, who took 23 points for their efforts to Kent's 3. The home side were all out for 304, a score they would have liked to have made first time out, and it meant a loss by 196 runs. The victory for Hampshire seeing them move to within 25 points of 2nd Division leaders Worcestershire with 3 games to play. Surrey are 8 behind them in 3rd, but having played a game more, possibly leaving it to Essex to give them the biggest headache from here, although with another game in hand, Kent can still not be discounted just yet.